Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Ring of Pain. Apparently, I am recording at least another episode of it, because, well, as it turns out, I still want to play it. And I might as well keep making videos. Well, make one more video. We'll see. Yeah, I'm still trying to go for that freeze build that I might or might not have been talking about a lot. Actually, I really don't know what all I talked about in the first episode. But yeah, I really have not been having a lot of luck lately. I've had a few runs in a row now where I just couldn't get it to work at all, which shouldn't really be as surprising, because obviously it's completely random, as I keep saying. But before I started recording, I was pretty consistently getting those runs to at least start. They didn't always go very far, but many of them did. So I don't know, maybe it's really mostly a matter of not being able to focus as much as I'm, talking at the same time. I'm gonna go for attack power here. Sure, I'm gonna blow this guy up and the other enemy with it. Oh god. Sometimes I fail to notice that there is another enemy, another undiscovered enemy. I think it must have been visible. It's just that they're like gray when you don't know what they are yet. That's why I just sometimes don't see them. Anyway, opalescence. Oh, this is an interesting one. Unequip, +1 and -5. +5 and -5 to 2 random primary stats. So, I mean, this is something that I typically go for very early on in the run because, there's not really a build yet that I can ruin, and I might get super lucky. Well, that was about as lucky as it probably can go. Increasing my speed by 5 is amazing early, and reducing clarity I don't really care that much about, so yeah, I'll take it. I'm also gonna kill that guy, completely clearing this floor. Probably not very worth it, but oh well. Scale top, +2 defense with another freeze item equipped. Right, so there are item sets, which don't really seem to come into play much. Yeah, I mean, it says another freeze item. This one, of course, doesn't really have anything to do with freezing, but it's part of the freeze set, I think. I thought there was a way to actually see that somewhere. I don't know. I mean, it's the that icon in the top left corner of the map. Not the map, the card. I guess that's the freezing set. Anyway, I'm not going to go for that because, well, I want to go for the actual freezing build. Okay, there's a potion coming up that way. Yeah, see, these are enemy cards, right? So they're kind of hard to see sometimes. I mean, not really when you're looking at them, but I don't know. Sometimes I think another item is coming up, but then it turns out that there's actually another enemy before that, and that can obviously be pretty bad. I'm gonna kill that guy. Oh god, I might actually be dead. I was stealthy. Okay, Shadow Walker achievement for being stealthy X number of times. God. Well, I'm probably dead. Yes. Wait. Oh, right. Chain reaction. Well, okay. That's that just happened. Switch. Huh. Switch. How would that work? Maybe that causes the targeted enemy to switch with whatever is off to the side. So basically pushing the enemy back, or just switching maybe it just switches the 2 front cards. I guess it could be useful in some situations. Yeah, sure. Obviously could be. If you absolutely want to move in a certain direction, but there is an enemy there, and an item on the other side, for example, and just an easier enemy. And so flipping those over, switching those 2 enemies, would allow you to keep moving in the direction that you want, without having to risk stealthing past the more dangerous enemy. Huh. I'm assuming that item actually has a pretty low cooldown, though. Seems like that kind of thing. Well, anyway, let's try again. It was, obviously that one didn't really count. But hey, we get our item right away, which is always nice. Of course, there's also something to be said about actually killing at least a few things first, so I have enough for a second reroll. In case, like this here, the first one doesn't really give me anything I want. Oh god, well, kill this one, get my, I don't know, maybe defense early on, because I am gonna take some damage from these. Definitely better to take 2 damage than 3, that's for sure. Ah, dang it, there's another treasure. I am gonna survive this one, huh? But only barely. It's better be worth it. Well, I mean, there's the axe, which is not terrible. Extra damage and speed early on. There's the opalescence again. I mean, I got pretty lucky with it last time. Not that it really did much for me in the long run. There was no long run. Yeah, I know. Like opal, more clarity. Yeah, no. I mean, am I gonna use the shield slot? Maybe not, actually. Maybe not this time. Welp. Not much to show for myself after this first floor, but that means it can only go uphill from here. Oh. Well, that kind of works. I was kind of hoping to damage this scrounger, is what they're called, with the explosion, but oh well. Nope. I guess I could have gone for the mask, because I am hoping to get that random soul damage. But oh well. I mean, yeah, can't really get through that guy's armor, so... Oh, I can't really do anything here, huh? Well... Yeah, no, actually, I can't even kill this rat dog. Okay, well. This is already not a great start. This is kind of how these last couple of runs have been going, and... Yeah, I'm really not sure. I guess I'm just being unlucky, or I was getting way luckier before than I realized. Anyway, how do I get through? When light is cast, your fate reveals. Together, forward, that's the deal. If you say so. Well, I am better off than I was, so not risking it with one of those potions. Let's see what you have. I should absolutely have gone and collected some more souls, but this gives me a lot of speed. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's kind of useful. And, well, okay. That's fine. Once again, I got tricked into luring these next to each other, which I absolutely should never do. You'd think I'd learn. But, apparently not today. Tiger Stone... Well, and I'm leaving again. Although I think in this case at least there really wasn't a whole lot left. But also, this is an ambush level, which means that... Oh hey, I was stealthy, but... Oh, wait. Oh, I have to kill... Of course it makes sense that I have to kill all the enemies. Yeah, well, in that case I'm just dead. Wow. Really? Shouldn't I get an achievement for successfully stealthing past, like, what, 4 or 5 enemies in a row at only a 26% chance? That seems extremely unlikely. Unfortunately, I used up all of my luck there, apparently. And I could have used it in plenty of situations before. Oh well. Oh hey! Hermit's Tiara. There it is. Well then. Better not throw this run. Actually, is this the first time I actually got this one and got it to use? Got it to do its thing? I think... God, I don't even remember anymore. It's all blending together. Did I get one in the first episode that I recorded? I think I never actually froze an enemy, so, well, yeah, there you just saw it. Now, there's the proof that I was not making that up about that being absolutely broken. Well... No. Now, this guy is faster, but even enemies that are faster, I will take only one counterattack, right? But then it's frozen, so next time it can't counterattack. That's the beauty of it. But even better if I'm actually faster. And no explosions. It's just glorious. It's every bit as great as it sounds. No boots. Yeah, that's another... It's neat. Every 6 attacks, you automatically freeze. Yeah, but obviously it's only every 6 attacks, right? It's not quite as good as freezing reliably on every single attack. Of course, yeah, if I'm not fast enough, enemies like these are still going to be a bit of a pain. Yeah, that's 5 damage. I think I want to attack this one instead. Go for this potion. Actually, it's going to slightly overheal me. If I outspeed him, I'm not going to take any damage. Okay, either way, actually. I'm not going to take the explosion damage, so it was only going to be 1 damage max. Not that bad. Okay, so this is not going to overheal, so I might as well take it now. Kill that guy. Soul Stealer reduces my armor. I would like to combine this tiara with the knockback gloves. So going for the knockback. Which other item? I should really make up my mind. There's the soul mask. Actually, kind of the ideal thing would probably be the tiara. That's kind of the dream run that I have actually yet to make a reality. It's the tiara, the knockback gloves, and the mask that adds 5 random soul damage to your attacks. Because that way you can just repeatedly knock back enemies and freeze them. So yeah, I mean you kind of need only one of the two technically, but it's safer and more fun to have both, to freeze and knock back at the same time. And then also with each one of those attacks you deal 5 more damage to something somewhere on the map. Yeah, it sounds so amazing. I want to see it happen at some point. And since that means that I'm gonna want to use the hand slot eventually, I might as well, or I could keep going. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna keep going for one of the actual items that I want. Or I guess instead of the mask, I could use a weapon. There's also a weapon that deals random soul damage, but it's only 2 points, I think, versus the 5 from the mask. Not really sure. Well, of course, the weapon also gives you some stats, of course. I'm not really sure if the mask is just straight up better in every situation. The mask does have a max item number, so I guess that's considered the big downside. But if I'm combining it with the tiara, that's going to be a given. So I guess in that scenario where you don't have a full set of equipment, the mask is always better. The benefit of the weapon that has the soul damage is that you can equip that and have a full equipment set, which is a huge benefit, really. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna reroll once again. It's fine, and I didn't get anything. Oh well. No, I can kill you without explosion, so that's nice. Same thing again, huh? Seems that we just saw. Nope. Not gonna put that underwear on my head, thank you very much. And one final reroll, and we get nothing. Absolutely nothing. More attack power. Yes, sure. I'm gonna summon a nestling here, which could have been a scrounger, thief, that when you kill them, just like any regularly spawned one, will drop you a bunch of loot. That's kind of the main benefit of using that spell. That's why I usually just pick it up and use it right away. I guess the other thing is you could use it to push a more dangerous enemy off to the side. Which could be useful, I guess. Anyway, here we have our friend, this guy. Why am I here? When does this end? Show me the way. When does this end? When fulfilled, you'll need no more, absolving what was once a chore. Okay, thanks. Very helpful. And yes, you can freeze this guy. If you go before him, or if you somehow survive his first attack, you will actually be able to stun lock him and just kill him. Takes a while, in this case 84 attacks, but it can absolutely be done. Of course, I am neither faster, nor can I survive one attack from him. So... And I'm not entirely sure what the benefit is, other than killing him, who's clearly evil. I mean, I keep saying that as if it's actually obvious, which I guess it technically isn't. In fact, I'm really not sure if the darkness entity is just trying to use me to take out Owl, and Owl's actually nice. Maybe they're both evil, and both just trying to use me to take out their adversary. Also, I was kind of acting like as if I couldn't just freeze that guy. So I just, take his one attack, and then I just kill him. Well, I'm gonna re-roll this one, of course, and this, and these, because we can re-roll one more time, and... Well, there's the weapon again. Yeah, no, we don't want to go with that, though, so... Thanks, but no thanks. No slime cells for me. Replenish. It's not going to be useful. There are potions around, so we can do this. Oh, I can't afford that, though. Can't heal you. Heal. Heal even more. And just leave. Yep, obviously we cannot afford any of those, nor do we want them. But just kill you. Did I run away from those earlier? Because I... Like some person who cannot just freeze their enemies. That's, again, absolutely one of those things that I would not have been doing had I not been recording as well. More speed? No? Yay. Chaotic unaware. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay, let's just drink all these tasty potions. I'm assuming they're tasty anyway. Maybe they're not, though. I mean, real-world medicine tends to not be very, very tasty most of the time. Anyway, what are you? Why did you bring me here? How did you come to this place? I'm not sure if I ever asked him this, so... I am this place. It is my home. It's all I know. I do not roam. Oh, kind of same, honestly. Okay, so this guy is absolutely going to kill me, because in his current spiky form, he's going to reflect the damage back, in addition to the 6 damage he deals. Or he's going to reflect 6 and deal 6. Which is exactly enough to kill me, of course. I will take poison damage, but... That's okay. More speed, please. Healing, please. And now he's not in his non-spiky form, and I actually just became faster, which was very lucky, so now I can freeze him in this form and just keep killing him, and he's not going to transform, because that's something he can only do actively, I guess. He will do it automatically every, like, 2 or 3 turns or so. but not while frozen. Crystalline splash damage. I mean, I absolutely could. Instead of the mask, I mean, okay, the benefit of having freezing, knockback, and the mask is that the mask will deal 5 damage to something, somewhere, some enemy anywhere on the map. Not necessarily the one that you are currently fighting. And there is a specific situation, there are a few situations where that's useful, but there is one in particular, one very crucial situation. At this point I might as well, I almost might as well say it explicitly, but I'm not going to. Let's keep it a bit of a mystery. There's a situation where I want to kill something without actually fighting it. And that's one of the few ways that I've come up with how that would work, how that might work. There are, however, a number of crystal slot options that add quite a bit of damage to your attacks directly. Different damage types, straight up damage or spirit damage. Maybe that's it, but also other stat increases, like specifically there's a very huge speed boost that you can get that way. So I don't know, it's a tough one. And even for now, I really like the crystalline damage. So while you're hacking away at one stationary frozen enemy, any enemy behind him is also going to take damage at the same time. So they'll already be weakened by the time their turn comes up, right? So it's just convenient and yeah, can be really, really useful. But I still think I'm going to try to go for my original idea. Well, there's a type of glove. Another type of crystal. This is getting expensive. Probably a bit too expensive to be worth it. Opal, no thanks. Soul Spill. Yeah. Okay, so this guy is super tanky. I'm only dealing 1 damage to him because he has 14 in armor. But it doesn't matter because I can just freeze him and kill him. Does not matter how long it takes. This guy's still faster, huh? Yep. Was there a potion? Well, these potions. There are 2 of them, though. There's more than a 50% chance to actually be healed by either of them. So that's good enough, right? Clearly, not both of them could damage me. Oh, see? Absolutely no risk involved whatsoever. And then there was this potion here anyway, so... Oh hey, bile bags. Actually, pushing them back like that was certainly not optimal. Okay. Take them out, take you out, take you out. Okay. Well, I took a bit of damage in the process, but there's still a big potion, so... Absolutely fine. Yes, more damage, please. Of course, yeah, I'm not even close to being fast enough for this. Soulcraft, now that's an interesting one. Destroy an equipped item. That's really one of, if not the only way to get rid of equipment. It would be so much nicer if you could actually manually remove equipment. Just decide to drop an item that you already equipped. Which would, you know, allow me to just pick up any items and just have a normal run until I get one of those items like the tiara that require you to have empty slots, and then I just drop everything that I don't need, right? That would be so much more convenient. And yeah, I don't know. It's I guess it would that be too good? You'd still be dependent on RNG giving you those items in the first place, right? And up to that point, at least you wouldn't just be doing what I'm doing and running around basically naked. Yeah, I don't know. It's I'm gonna pick this up for the time being, and all right, I can actually freeze these guys and slowly kill them. Slowly but surely. That's the important part. Oh, you're faster than I am, huh? And you're poisonous. But this is a full heal, so we'll just do that. You're also faster. I keep thinking that these should do something nasty, but I guess... Wait, what? Oh, they're not freezable? Oh, if they attack first... Is that guaranteed? Intimidate prevents retaliation if attacking first. Interesting. Okay, right. That's what they do. Normally by the time I encounter those, I'm fast enough. I'm faster than them, because they're really not that fast in the grand scheme of things. Just, well, not this run apparently. So that's the first time I actually experienced what makes them dangerous. Add death effect. Explode for 4 to target after attack. Wait, what? It's called death effect, but I guess it's an on getting hit effect. It's obviously exploding when you die. It's not really very useful to you. Well, there's a glove item that just gives me a benefit for the time being, but not really even that much of a benefit. No. Fury Ore. +1 attack for each empty inventory slot. See, that's one of those items. That's just straight up damage, but it's a lot. I mean, it's... yeah. +11. I guess if I pick up one more item for my final loadout, that would still be +10 damage. And there's one that adds soul damage instead, so armor piercing damage. I could do that, but that's only for my main target, right? That's the problem. But I guess if I had both knockback and freezing, that might still work. I'm tempted to do this. What the heck. Yeah, unfortunately, I guess I won't be able to deal with those guys until I'm faster. Kind of a bummer. Oh, there's the item. Befriend frogs to gain +1 health. So yeah, this just allows you to talk to frogs when you encounter them, and they'll just permanently increase your health. So that's neat, but yeah, kind of a rare thing to actually happen. Oh, you're still faster, huh? God, you deal a lot of damage. I'm kind of screwed no matter what I do, except by moving past this guy. Are they both gonna come after me? I mean, the slime, yes. Actually. Oh yeah, that's good. He's actually gonna blow up that guy. Poison him. And he's actually gonna die from poison as well, isn't he? Yep, sure enough. Okay, well that worked out perfectly. Okay, bile bag. Oh no. Oh, this kinda sucks. I'm gonna take some damage here. Not even sure, was it a crit? God, down to 3. Not amazing. Okay, with these guys, thankfully, you can just move back and forth until they switch stances, and then do that. Oh, right, I forgot that I actually have a ton of damage. Right. That's what happened. I don't need to crit. I just deal crit damage by default now. So 42. That's enough to afford one of these cheaper chests. Titanium. Well, I mean, extra defense. Technically a nice thing, but... Oh, and I can't even afford to reroll. Yeah, I think I prefer the ludicrous damage. I would change it for the one that gives you speed instead, which also exists. Scrolls don't get destroyed. I mean, that's potentially extremely good. I also completely forgot that I can technically pick up any kind of item for any slot, and I can just, as soon as I find an item that I want to use for my main build. Oh, thank you. I can just destroy it. Will I be able to deal with those guys? They are faster. I will not one-shot them. And they deal a lot of damage. So no, those are actually really nasty. I could shuffle and hope for a better setup. Or not. Speed, yes. Absolutely need more speed. Now I'm actually faster than that guy. Still not faster than the snake, though. Well, now I am. So this is where that speed build starts to shine. Okay, I am outspeeding this guy, so... Yes, just making absolutely sure. Looking at really hard at my health bar there, to make sure that the game is predicting that I'm not going to take any damage. Absolutely better to be safe than sorry here. Okay, Chill Crystal plus 3 damage to frozen creatures. I mean, see, that's nice. And it does give some, some extra stats in addition to, to the damage. But it's only 3 damage. And, I mean, okay, anything I fight is going to be frozen, eventually. But the Fury Ore, or the other item that gives you soul damage, just give you 11 damage to anything. So, yeah, really not much of a reason to use this instead. Unless there is some other benefit, but I don't really think so. Friend of Frog. Well, thanks but no thanks, and now of course I cannot afford anything else. So Crossroads, let's just shuffle things up. Guess why not? I think I've seen everything though, yeah. Okay, chills, speaking of which. Actually, was I speaking of chilling? I'm not really sure. The thing is, this floor has ice enemies, and I don't know if they cannot be frozen at all, but they definitely like to resist freezing. I think it's random, so you definitely don't want to just attack something and hope for the best. There's chills again. You really want me to do that, huh? Fountain of Life. Okay, we'll see what this is. I think there are 2 things. Yeah, okay, this is the one that I thought it was, but there's another thing, like, I guess it's more like a sacrificial altar where you can sacrifice your health. You basically pay health for some kind of benefit, and after X number of uses, you get something out of it. This one just heals you, but it does reduce your... I think it might heal you to full every single time. Or no, actually it tells you. It just heals you for 8. Which, I mean, it's good. It's enough to fully heal me, but it does reduce your max health each time you use it. I wonder if it's actually worth it. Of course, I could just go through this door and find a potion right there. But at this point, my max health is, it's already low, so whatever. We're speed tied. Actually, never mind, we're not. Just kidding. Okay, I'll freeze you and kill you. And since my speed is looking good, I'm gonna go for more... Actually, I mean, it could always be looking better. In fact, yeah, absolutely. My damage is fine. Outspeeding everything, absolutely making sure that I'm not outsped by anything is much more important. Oh, we're 23 is very solid. I'm trying to think of any enemies that are faster than that. Not really sure. I think there's at least an enemy that's 22. But I don't know if I'm aware of any faster enemies than that. So I'm gonna go for more attack instead. Of course, now I'm absolutely guaranteed to run into that enemy that is actually faster than that sometime quite soon, but, that's just how this goes. Yeah, sure, I'll take a treasure that I actually have enough to reroll. Huh. And nothing. I mean, I could go for the Hand of Dog. I mean, why not, right? Because I am going to fill that slot eventually. Just give me those tasty, tasty potions. And go to Patience. Oh, Patience is an interesting one. But I should be fine. This is one that will kill you the first time you encounter it. Oh god, wait. Why am I dying? Why am I dying? No, seriously, why do you think... Why does the game insist... Oh, because they can't be frozen? Oh no, because I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I'm stupid. I no longer have the freezing effect because for some reason I thought... I could be carrying one extra item without a penalty. Well, thank you, gloves of dog. Yeah, hands of dog, I guess. Alright, okay, that was a little bit scary because I didn't get what was going on immediately. But it all makes sense. It's all working as intended. Summoned rope, actually, I'm not sure if I've ever seen this one. After spell use? Oh. Yeah, there are a couple of items that have an effect after spell use. I mean, sure, that's neat, kind of a spellcaster build, but all the spells, all the good spells have several turns of cooldown, so you absolutely cannot rely on using those as your primary means of attack. And plus 10 defense for 1 turn. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Memoir, Chrysalis Heart. Well, actually, now that I use the spell, used up the consumable, I can once again put something in my glove slot. In theory, at least. Oh, I also completely failed to talk about the special mechanic of this floor. Right, so this is called Patience. And there are these guys here, who, I guess I don't know if you noticed. These look like normal tombstones, gravestones, and they're on both sides of the exit. And they have a timer over their head. And that ticks down every time you take an action. And if you don't move past them, you can do a few things like pick up an item or two, or kill an enemy or two, and still make it to the exit. But once the timer reaches 0, they turn into these terrifying monsters who are not fast, but they have a ton of... Well, obviously they have 100 health. They have 10 armor, and they deal a lot of damage. And they block you, more importantly. So, yeah, this item here, this icon here on the right, means that I cannot actually move past it. It blocks your movement in that direction. So you have to kill it or go the other way. But there are 2 of them, right? One on each side of the exit. So if you wait too long, you will have to somehow get through them. I mean, you could get lucky with a shuffle, or there are ways to like teleport enemies away. And there are definitely other ways to get past them, but they're few and far between. And yeah, if you get to them if you get this floor on a relatively early level, early in the run, you probably don't have any kind of way to deal with them. In fact, I can only deal with them because of this specific build, and because they're not immune to freezing. So I do this, and they also move toward you. So they absolutely want to pincer attack me. But I can just freeze them, deal with them, and kill them. I said, and kill them. They're worth a lot of souls, as you would expect. So it's absolutely worth doing that, dealing with them, once you have the means to do so. But yeah, when you're not aware what's happening, you see those timers above the gravestones, but they don't look like they're going to turn into terrifying enemies. So yeah, it's absolutely, and they will just crush you. I think that's what they're trying to do. Huh? Actually, I don't know if they attack you. Well, eventually you're going to be forced to attack them because you're going to be they're both going to be in the front, right? And you can't move past them to the sides. So eventually you'll have to attack one of them, and the counterattack is most likely most likely going to just kill you. Oh, there's a banner spell right here. Huh? What do you know? I mean, I don't need it. Is there no, there's nothing affordable here. I'll drink that because why not? I'm gonna pick it up anyway. It's gonna remove my freezing bonus, I know. This time I'm aware of it. Well, I don't want either of those. Thank you. Yeah. Wait, no, I'm still freezing. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's true. Right. Never mind then. So I absolutely can still freeze. Can and will. And suddenly these phase beasts are not so terrible anymore. These guys here are rough. If you can't... Yeah, if you fight them, if they attack you back, you're in a world of hurt. Well, actually it's... They deal quite a bit of damage. But only 2 poison. I thought for some reason they poisoned you harder than that, but any kind of poison is too much. Right. And they would normally split into those bigger splitter guys, which then split into the small blobs. But yeah, freezing prevents even that splitting from happening. I'm actually gonna take damage here. Well, it's too late. I can't back out of this, so I'm gonna take the damage from one of those bigger splitters. Do I take this big boost of speed so I'm good for a while longer? Or do I reduce it to possibly slightly dangerous level 22 in favor of getting even more damage? No, I think my damage is fine. Oh, also, wait, it's actually 2 of these big guys. Yikes. It's still, thankfully, only 2 range damage per turn, but, you know, for each of those, but, you know, that can absolutely add up. Attacks always critical on frozen creatures. Oh. Huh. I don't know if I've seen this one. Actually, I probably have seen it, but... Huh. Must not have been paying attention. Always crit on frozen creatures, huh? But that does mean... That does rely on you actually freezing them. And there's a certain enemy that cannot be frozen, so... Which is why I want the knockback. And ideally, also another way to indirectly damage them. It's tempting, though. The thing is, once you reliably freeze enemies, it almost doesn't matter how much damage you deal. I mean, more damage is always nice, but... Yeah, no, I think I don't actually need that. Let's reroll. Just to reduce all prices by 20, huh? Interesting. I wonder, is this map a reference to something? It's just called Merchant. Does it look like any particular merchant? I mean, these masks, this mask in particular, the way it looks makes me think of Majora's Mask, which has a bunch of masks, obviously. Was there a merchant who looked like this? Not exactly like this, anyway. So I don't know if it's a reference. It's not a very direct one, or it might be referencing something else entirely, or maybe it's not a reference at all. Maybe it's just some sort of random merchant. Anyway, enough rerolls. I guess I'm gonna hold on to my money for something more immediately useful. These guys, they have 14, right? They're pretty fast, but not nearly as fast as I am. These have 15, and they would terrify if I didn't kill them first. 53%. Okay, got lucky. Actually, I really should not have risked it, though, because these are not super useful. So I'm gonna go for a bit more of a health buffer. Maybe even some more insight, so future cursed items have a better chance to pay out. That might be better, actually. Like this one. But, I mean, yeah, probably should not. Also, there might have been a different kind of exit from the floor that I wasn't really paying attention to. Okay. Transformer, Sculptor. That one's new, I think. Creatures killed by Petrify? Add 3 Petrify to neighbors. Maybe I have seen that one. Okay, well, that's a special interaction with Petrify damage. Blindfold? Immune to Intimidate? Yeah, I've seen that one before. Restrained heart. Yeah, no. And these rerolls are getting a little bit expensive. So, oh, hey, what is this? Ravaged. I obviously have seen this path before, or otherwise, or else it would display question marks as a name if I hadn't been there before, but I think there's some kind of special, like, boss monster on that floor. Not entirely sure what they do. I can probably kill it because it's most likely not faster than 27. So I think I'm gonna go there. Can actually almost afford this one here. Oh, I never used my teleport. Minus 15 defense to front cards. You know what? I'm gonna replace that. Maybe use that on that boss monster if it's actually coming up. Oh, or I could hold on to it. I don't know. 160. I don't really know if it's even worth paying for these super expensive chests. I'm gonna do it anyway, though. Huh. Yeah, I guess they do give you these highest tier items. In fact, if I knew what tier exactly those items are that I'm looking for, specifically the knockback gloves, that would probably help, huh? Not sure if these chests will only ever give you items from that quality tier, or if they can give you lower ones occasionally. But if I'm not specifically looking for something that's only on these tiers, it's probably way more efficient to pay less for the lower tier chests. Anyway, the Crow. Reveal all cards gain 1/3 extra attack. Which, in my current case, is a lot. Huh. Okay. I'm actually tempted to take this one instead of... Well, I mean, I still think I can't actually win without the knockback gloves. I'm not even entirely sure I can win with them. It's just my best bet at this point until I can, actually give it a shot. This is actually really good, and I'm just gonna take it. I just paid a ton of money for it after all, right? Might as well. Okay, let's go here and hope this doesn't kill me immediately. Oh, wait. Oh, it's this guy. Sam. Oh, he's... Huh, that's interesting. This guy, the first time I ever encountered him was actually in one of those companion levels with a bunch of frogs and dogs. And he was full health there. And friendly. And I guess he's friendly here as well. They once were ruled, I set them free. Downed the one, and then they fled? Okay. A bit of a forced rhyme there. What are you even trying to tell me? They once were ruled, I set them free. Downed the one, and then they fled. Now what I hold belongs to me. Take the rest and leave me be. What are you even trying to tell me? So you're obviously only one hit away from death. Well, I mean, not necessarily one hit in my case. Medium speed, relatively high attack. You're obviously not hostile, so I can't freely move past you. Okay. Reroll one more time. Well, I mean, I don't want any of those, unless I want to become super fast. But no, I want to keep my attack power, because speed is already enough. I would have taken this oil item earlier to give me get me to the necessary speed. But of course, that's no longer necessary. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, it feels kind of kind of like a... I feel kind of terrible to kill this guy, but... Well, I mean... Oh yeah, I forgot he drops this. Which obviously I don't want. In fact... I mean, it does give you 5 dodge, but -2 defense and -5 crit. Not exactly great. So yeah. Kind of an odd one. An odd encounter. Certainly not what I was expecting. There's the icebreaker again, so that's in this tier of item. One more. Okay. Yeah, okay. Weird one. Oof. Okay. Wait. Wait, actually. Oh, right. Because I picked up the mask. I will... Wait, actually, is this front cards? Both of them. Okay, good. So I need to attack this guy first, because he's gonna attack me for 40? Are you freaking nuts? Crooked Loombird. Right. Jesus. Make one mistake at this point and something's just gonna one-shot you. This is where the game gets a little bit ridiculous. Right. Yeah, and then we have this guy with 28 armor, which means that even at my absolutely insane, well, insane for all other intents and purposes attack power, that guy is still takes forever to actually kill. It's absolutely wild. And we've absolutely reached a point where I either kill things without them ever touching me, or getting one-shot by things that I somehow fail to deal with in the appropriate way. So defense, even if it's negative, does not matter. And again, my speed should be more than adequate, so I guess I'm just gonna keep going for more attack power. More and more attack. Frog ritual. 1 frog per 5 clarity. Why would I want to summon 2 frogs? Is there any reason to do so? I'm not sure. Let's go for this tier of chest. Purple. Doubles my clarity. Right, but also gives me -8 clarity. Wait. That reduces my clarity by -12. Or reduces it by 12. Why is that? Which of these effects is applied first? Okay, so the Hemisphere also increases it by 3. So removing it brings me down to 7. Oh yeah, okay. And then I get -8 from the Crown of Clarity, which brings it to -2, and then it's doubled to down to -1, and then it's doubled to -2. Right, so this is the item that I might or might not have talked about in the first episode, on that one run where I had ridiculously low clarity, negative clarity. Because, yeah, okay. Obviously not relevant for this run here. Not going to be useful here. Gain knockback for the next turn after passing. It's neat, but obviously not what I want. In fact, at this point, since I picked up the mask, I cannot really use the knockback gloves at all, or else the freezing is not going to work. So, what was I thinking again? Why did I pick this up? Because it gave me a ton of attack? Yeah, I guess. Huh. So in other words, no, it's fine. I'm gonna keep going as if I'm still going for that initially planned build. Turbulence, if below 25% health, freeze on attack. Yeah, well. Okay, floor 13. Thankfully, I can move back and forth here to allow these guys to become non-spiky. It's actually a tougher version. Didn't even realize at first. Okay, we got one of these guys here. Pretty intimidating, but freezable. All-consuming achievement unlocked. Okay, maybe for killing a number of those. Who knows? There are like hundreds, or way over 100 at least, achievements for this game, because item unlocks are actually tied to those. So it's not just bloated with with achievements for every single little thing. More attack? Or actually a little bit of health? Nah. All attack all the time. This is aggression. Aggression. Which one is that? Not sure. So let's find out, right? It's the only reasonable thing. At this point, honestly, I don't think I can win the game. Probably. So I might as well just try to have fun and, take some risks. I'm not gonna, outright kill myself. Oh, fainting token. Move away from creature on attack. So, kind of like knockback. Except in the opposite direction, but effectively the same? Well... I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's just a different direction. I mean, when you're knocking an enemy back, unless they're an enemy that moves toward you, if they are, you knock them back, they step back into your square and you knock them back again, and you can just kill them like that. If they're not, or if you freeze them, you attack them, knock them back, and freeze them. Then you have to come after them to attack them again, of course, if you didn't one-shot them. Which means that if you knock them past another enemy, you'll have to deal with that enemy first. But with this one here, yeah, I guess it's effectively the same thing, except you don't have a choice. As soon as you attack that enemy, you're going to be pushed past maybe some other enemy that you will then have to deal with. I don't know. Huh. Interesting for sure. I would like to play with this at some point, but not on this run. And it's a highest tier item, so who knows if I'm gonna find that ever again. Absorbent: if attacked creature absorbs one random item until death. Wait. Except it's not going to, because I'm just gonna kill it? Okay. Sure, that works. Berserker Relic: intimidate on attack, 40% chance. Nope. Bright Jewel: reduce piercing damage taken by 2, but only below 25% health. Meh. There are not that many things that reduce piercing damage, so it's not bad. +1 poison to front cards, both front cards on attack. Okay, interesting. Poison Fiend: poison damage taken is capped at 2 per turn. I mean, ideally you never want to be in a situation where that would be very useful. Like, you never want to take a ton of poison damage ever. I guess with this you could. Sure, there are maybe some scenarios where this might be useful. Touch of Decay. Yeah, I mean, on another run, if I weren't trying to stay low on items, I would absolutely go for this. Just free poison on attack, sure. But as things are, there's the Frostbite again. The Crown of Clarity again. Poison Sword? I've never seen this before. Wow, okay, so that's just an upgraded Poison Dagger. Huh. +4 poison on attack that's sick. Man, if only I could drop items, I would absolutely get rid of the mask. Or maybe even the crystal. I wonder. How much would the mask by itself give me? I guess I'll never know, but... Yeah. Oh well. It's fine. Suffocate. Apply 5 poison to all creatures. I mean... Absolutely no reason... Well, it's only 5 poison. But I'm gonna take it and just immediately use it. On the next turn. Next 4. Just for fun. Sure, more attack power it is. I'm gonna take spitting damage. I'm outspeeding and one-shotting this guy even without the freezing effects. So technically I don't need the poison right away. But I'm not gonna kill these guys without freezing them. Even with my 36. Oh, or am I actually? 6? Actually, I should be one-shotting them just normally at this point. So I mean, if I can preserve the this mass poisoning for a bit longer, I might as well. Using it now would get rid of all of the bile bags on the map. In fact, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use it and actually step away. Things are just dying. And here's one of these swamp guys. I actually managed to step back into the range of one of those spitters, but oh well. Not a big deal. Right. You're gonna die. We will kill you. Oh, actually. Huh. Explosive. Oh, deal 20 damage to target and 10 to each adjacent creature. That's another really powerful one. Possibly the most powerful? Well, depending on the situation, but just as far as straight up damage goes, this is definitely one of the most damaging usable items. Okay, and just like that, we've cleared out this place. This is Shrine of Neglect, which I don't want. I'm gonna pick this up. I'm going to... Oh, this reduces everything, but man, more damage. Yes, more damage. More damage? 48? I mean... yes? Sure. Sure, why not? Why the heck not? Deflection, 20% parry chance. I mean, okay. It's pretty decent. Of course, again, parry chance is only a chance, so you can never rely on it. It does give you some decent stats, but I mean, in the late game, those single-digit stat increases or decreases hardly matter. Mind Flay. Deal curse damage to a creature equal to your clarity. Okay, so that's only on a 2-turn cooldown. So yeah, that's pretty solid. If you stack clarity, I mean, obviously you'll want to do that. Definitely seeing me some very, very interesting items here. Chain 5 damage to 2 creatures behind target. Wow. Okay. It's unfortunate that I can't pick it up because I wouldn't be able to freeze anymore. Create random potion on kill. Wow. Well, there are some pretty amazing top tier items, which shouldn't really come as much of a surprise. Sure, let's reroll one more time. I was so tempted to actually use that item. Oh well. Maniacal. Damage immunity while defense is positive. Gain attack and lose defense equal to incoming damage. What? To incoming damage. Wait. Damage immunity. Oh. But... That's interesting. If you combine that with knockback, you would never take, in theory, never take damage back. Huh. Gain attack and lose defense. I mean, your defense is just gonna go into the negatives. Oh, right. But you're only actually immune. So you want to have a ton of defense at the time you pick this up. So you can absorb a bunch of damage, boosting your attack to ludicrous levels before you actually drop into the negative defense. At which point you will start taking damage again. And in fact, you're going to take a lot of damage because then your defense is going to be negative. Wow. That seems extremely interesting. There must be some really ridiculous builds that use this. As it is, I'm not going to use any of those. I am, however, going to go visit friend Owl. If he's home. He is. Hey there. I forgot once again that I have the stupid... that I have an extra item, so I'm not freezing right now. Because, yeah, he should absolutely be freezable. What happens when the light shines bright? I know what you are. Wow, actually, I'm not entirely sure what he is. Then you know I must be right. Undo the curse and welcome light. Well, you keep saying that. Or I could blow you up. What even is that effect? Trait angry. I mean... What is that trait? Resistant to transform, okay. Trait angry. Huh? Well, I mean, I guess that just means that it's angry now as opposed to friendly as it was before. But I can't just do this, and now it's dead, right? Huh. I mean, it is. I just killed it, so... Okay, here we have one of those scary endgame floors. Absolutely filled with the worst this game has to offer, as far as enemies go. Oh, these all reduce my speed, huh? But they give me more attack power. And obviously that's all it counts. Okay, things are moving, but it's just slimes. I'm trying to be on the lookout for anything potentially dangerous. I mean, it's all potentially dangerous. There's actually an enemy type that we haven't seen yet. Firebreed. Firebreed. It doesn't actually look like they're doing anything special. Oh, they're moving clockwise. Okay. I mean, you'd think that they explode or do something fire-related, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Which makes me extremely suspicious. What is this? Betrayal. Just lying around here. Next attack after dodging is a guaranteed crit. Well, that's nice, but... Oh god, what's happening there? Things are going on here. Move clockwise. But I outspeed him, so I kill him. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of spit damage. But that's that, and I can fully heal, and I can pick up another explosive. This is way too scary. Could afford one of those. Guess I'm gonna go for the cheaper chest instead so I get more rerolls, just in case there's something useful in here. Soul Claw. After spell use, deal 5 soul damage to front cards. Okay. Interesting, but obviously I'm not casting spells, so... Sneaky. Failing stealth gives you guaranteed stealth next pass. Poison transfer. Remove all poison from self and apply that amount to target. Yeah, interesting, but since you do take the poison damage, you do take the initial take of poison damage, no matter what. This seems like an extremely risky thing that you never want to actually rely on. It's nice to have, I guess, in the, you know, in case you do get poisoned, but you never want to get poisoned just to then transfer the poison damage to an enemy, right? Especially since if it's an enemy that can poison you, it's just gonna poison you again. So it's, yeah, that just seems like a terrible idea. Fractal, summon robe, poison shield. Sure, one more reroll. And nothing. Okay. I guess I could have gotten something good. I'm gonna pick this up. And am I gonna visit Darkness Friend? Sure. One final time. Circle is almost complete. Whew. Owl helps me. Light and shadow. This is so weird. I feel like the darkness should say something as I enter its realm, because it feels like I'm like responding to something here. Light and shadow. What's up with that? You need me more than you admit. Balance comes with equal split. If you say so. Okay. Floor number 16. Final form. Plus 10 to all stats and 5 splash damage for this dungeon. Okay. Plus 10 to all stats. I think, yeah, okay. I was kind of, no, actually, never mind. I can't. In fact, I just want to get rid of this explosion. As nice as it is, I don't need it for this dungeon here. I was planning to carry it into the next floor, which, spoilers, is maybe... Actually, I don't even know, but if it's not the last floor, then it certainly feels like it should be. But yeah, I think seeing this final form, and I have seen this once before, but it's absolutely not guaranteed to be here, even though, you know, it seems like something... It wouldn't feel completely out of place if that were just guaranteed to spawn on the penultimate floor. Anyway, it's not. But I have seen it before, and yeah, it does seem like an amazing thing to have. Especially since it lasts for the entire floor, right? Phase Friend. Phase Friends are friendly? Well, a Phase Fiend, never mind. It is called Phase Friend, though. Phase Fiends are friendly and teleport you to the nearest other one. Dungeons spawn +3 Phase Fiends. Well, there happen to be 2 on this floor. This is interesting. How does this work? I guess you can talk to them when they're friendly and then they teleport you? I mean, it's cool, but it's also not that useful. I mean, certainly not in my situation. It seems oddly specific, I should say. I mean, surely it's useful. And yeah, by the way, you have these weird, fleshy, webbed pillars, and there are a number of them, like I guess 4 or so. Well, at least 4, since I can see 4 of them right now. And yeah, unwebbing all of them does something. In fact, I think all it does is really just end this level and transition you through the next one. Okay, oh. What damaged me? Oh, right. I was gonna say, what damaged me so much, but it's not that it damaged me a whole lot. It's just that I have extremely little health. Right, anyway. There are no more enemies, right? So I can safely pick this up. Because, yeah, there's no exit here. The floor just ends. Might as well drink this one. For good measure. The floor just ends as soon as you... I guess light all 4 candles. And then... you reveal... What? Owl friend, hello. After all, you choose defiance? Why would you break our alliance? I mean, I'm not really sure how I betrayed you at all. Betrayal's cost is far from free. Show yourself, now you'll see me. I mean, this is kind of freaky, but it still looks more goofy than actually terrifying, I think. But yeah, there it is. And Well, I mean, obviously, no time like the present. We activate that. We're absolutely outspeeding everything now. Let's see, how bad really is he? Well, 20 speed. Only 20. 40 attack, 500 health. Of which he's already missing a lot. Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? I have noticed him missing health before on the very few occasions that I actually made it this far. And actually his max health must be reduced for every copy of himself that you kill in those nest areas before. So I guess if you're planning to kill him, and yeah, so I haven't tried it yet, but obviously it seems like you can side with either him or the darkness, and then you're gonna fight the other one as the final boss, right? That's the impression I'm getting. So, and if you choose to go after Owl as the boss, you absolutely want to fight him as many times as you can before, right? Or actually, never mind, he's not... I did that once, right? Maybe even on camera, and he just wasn't there on subsequent visits. So you can only do that once. But it does take out a decent chunk of his health. However, death effect none, moves toward you, but I cannot look at his effects specifically. But I'm pretty sure last time I was here with a freezing build, he was actually immune to freezing, so all I could do was just constantly run away from him as I dealt with these other enemies. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. So you should do that exactly. Okay, well, I mean, let's see here. Boss creature, resistant to ensnare, freeze, and transform. Okay. It doesn't say immune to knockback, though. I didn't check that, but that's kind of what I was hoping, and that's why I was hoping to get knockback, right? Because, as it is, I can't really do anything. Right now, he's gonna move toward me, but as soon as he does... As soon as he does, he's gonna want to attack me for way more damage than I have health. So, what do you do at this point? Kind of at a stalemate here. I can move back into his square, and then he's gonna prepare to attack, and then change his mind as I step away. So I'm gonna make him step into my square, but that's not really... Swap front cards after attack. I mean, the freezing doesn't really do anything for me here, so if I could replace, or if I could pick up anything that's useful here. Huh. Yes. That would be amazing, because, yeah, the freezing effect just isn't going to benefit me here. I don't think I need it for any of the other creatures. Well, okay, against a... Oh god, swap front cards after attack. So you just swap the two front cards. That's not really gonna help against Owl at all. Soulclaw. Yeah, well, Fractal, Curse Resist, nope. Amorphous Mass Armor. Take half damage from melee attacks. That's still not enough. The warrior killed. Also, not enough. Sculptor. Merchant. Yeah, well. Nope. Blindfold. Momentum. Gain knockback for the next turn after passing. God. Is there a possible scenario where I pass by one enemy? But of course it would have to be some kind of enemy. Some enemy that I can actually safely pass, or I'll just have to get lucky. So I'd have to pass an enemy towards Owl, end up in front of Owl after passing, and then I could, in theory, attack Owl, knock him back, but deal him my attack damage, which is not inconsiderable. But I will still have to do that multiple times to kill him. So that seems extremely unlikely to actually work out. It's at least a faint possibility. Now, are there any more purchasables on this floor? Or so is there a reason to keep my money? to buy something else, possibly. I don't really see... Oh, God, I don't know. I'm gonna reroll again. I really don't know if I'm... Yeah, well, that's not doing anything at all. Crown of Clarity, not gonna do anything at all. Trophy Amulet. Intimidate creature on attack. Wait. Oh, that's a 40% chance. Juggernaut. Reduce piercing damage taken by 1. I mean, it gives me armor, but... I'm still absolutely not going to be able to survive even a single attack from Owl. Trophy Amulet gives me a 40% chance to survive an attack because he's not going to be able to attack me back, right? He's not immune to Intimidate. At least it doesn't say anywhere, so... I don't want to rely on that. Icy Touch, freeze front card. Wait, he's immune to freezing. Son of a gun. Okay, well... Now he's making ready to attack again, and I'm gonna... Wait, what is he taking 5 damage from? Wait, why do I have splash damage? What am I forgetting? Oh, because of right, I forgot. That's the effect that I have from the final form? Oh, okay, that way I can actually deal some damage to Owl, but I mean... Oh, right. Sometimes, occasionally he's gonna repopulate the dungeon. God. Okay, is there a spitter anywhere? I don't see one. Kinda have to kill this guy though. Oh no. Oh no. This might be it. Stealthy, God. Okay. Actually, not really okay. He's still attacking. I have to deal with this guy. Wait. Dang it, I can't... Well, there is a big potion coming up, oh god. The thing is, there's also, among other things, this guy here. And if I happen to run into this enemy while he is in his spikeback form, he is absolutely... I'm absolutely gonna kill myself. Otherwise, oh god, I mean, I'm not killing... Who am I kidding? I'm not killing Owl this way. This is ridiculous. Maybe. Okay, well, this is not gonna save me. God, I'm getting so lucky. Wait. Oh, now... If only I could tell beforehand when I was gonna do something else. I know he can summon new creatures. Maybe he always does that when the overall number of creatures drops to a certain amount. That would make sense. But yeah, the thing is, I guess I could try and keep count. So right now, God, this seems insane. That seems way too insane to be actually what you need to do. And again, this is where having that item that just adds, that just deals soul damage to some random creature would absolutely help, right? I mean, there's a very small chance, but there is a chance to deal 5 damage to Owl whenever you kill any of these enemies. And I can basically, if I'm careful, unless I get super unlucky with these spikebacks, for example, I can kind of reliably just, keep running away from Owl and killing things. And that way I might eventually be able to kill him. That or knockback might actually work, might actually be the solution I'm looking for. And, I was absolutely trying to get here with knockback. But, well, couldn't manage it, unfortunately. Never popped up. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 enemies in addition to him. And he can also, I've also seen him randomly jump away. Okay, I'm gonna move past this guy. Deal 5 damage to Owl. Thing is, this guy is gonna deal a lot of damage to me. Oh. Well, I mean, this is gonna take... It's gonna blow up the exploder. That's gonna deal 8 damage to Owl. Oh, wait. Hold on. He's doing... Oh, he's stunned. Okay. The thing is... Oh, wait. Now he jumped away. What? Can I look at him? What's he currently doing? What? What are these doing? Damage incoming to this position. Oh. Okay, wait. That means I just want to move away from here? Is that right? I'm assuming that's supposed to mean that I'll be taking damage? Oh yeah, okay. So the enemies were not damaged at all. It was only damage that I would have taken. Interesting. Well, heal me. Jesus. Oh god, wait. Wait, what? I'm actually dead? Why am I dead? You're gonna deal 20 explosion damage. Wait. Well, that's really unfortunate. I guess I'll take my chances. I was spotted and killed. Okay. Well, I would have died anyway. That sucks. Maybe what I should have done... That's so annoying that I got that for the first time. Okay, well, I probably should have tried attacking that pillar, destroying that pillar completely, and maybe that would have stunned Owl, forced him to come back onto the playing field, basically. Maybe even stunned for me to deal damage to him. Maybe that's all I needed to do. Maybe that would have interrupted that bombardment or whatever. Because it just running away from those seems unreasonable, actually. In retrospect, too unreasonable. I mean, that happened. The next one happened immediately afterwards, and That's just... I mean, I'm literally one-shotting any enemy that he throws at me. And even that was not fast enough to actually get the enemies out of the way, so to safely move away from the explosion or impact or whatever. Wow. And I guess on the plus side, it seems like you obviously don't have to kill Owl all the way, take out all his ridiculous health pool in that first phase, where you get almost no opportunities to even deal damage without him retaliating for insane damage. So I guess the idea is to just deal with the other enemies, staying away from Owl as long as you can, as well as you can, until he gets stunned. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna look at my video and try to find out if something I did triggered that, or if that was just random. Maybe it was just a matter of dealing enough damage to him somehow via chip damage, other indirect means maybe. Maybe by timing it correctly, you can cause him to, spend one turn summoning new enemies rather than attacking you, and that's when you can get a normal attack in. Maybe. Or wouldn't he just counterattack anyway and still kill you? I don't know. The fight seems absolutely ridiculous, and I can't believe that there are so few actual possible item combinations that allow you to even beat him. That just seems... There must be more possible ways. It's just so unfortunate that that freezing is not one of them. One of the ways to make it happen. Oh well, okay. Let's see what I unlocked. Probably a disappointing amount of items. Yeah, actually only a single item. Gluttony, okay. Well, that's definitely it for this video, though. Holy crap, that was quite the run. I mean, it was fun. I saw amazing new things and worked out extremely well. It's just so unfortunate that I got this incredibly overpowered by the end and still couldn't do it. I also was killed by the... Oh yeah, I was killed by the Loombird, of course, because I tried to sneak past. Well, yeah, that's really disappointing, unfortunately. But well, I got further than I ever did before. So finally, I got a very good run on camera. It is possible after all. Anyway, yeah, enough rambling. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.